The original CV90120 was developed to provide Swedish.
So guys, today I'm joined with an amazing person on the channel, and it goes by
Fairly?
So we'll be checking out T-Go's Invisible Tank, and this is Sweden content, and it's also your first time reaction. So guys, let's get right into the amazing content of today, guys.
Swedish CV90120 light tank has recently received an astonishing upgrade that almost seems to push the armored vehicle into the realms of science fiction.
Oh, light tank.
Already possessing some of the most impressive mobility to firepower ratios in the armored combat vehicle industry, the CV90120 is now undergoing the addition of the Ghost Adaptive Infrared Camouflage System, which is sure to make the light tank a remarkable asset in the arsenal of future warfare. Because the most effective anti-tank guidance systems, like the ones used by the US Javelin, rely on infrared detection, having an armored vehicle that can effectively mask its infrared trace and even disguise it to fade into the environment is a significant achievement. If the project continues as planned, the CV90120T will be able to deliver devastating firepower while remaining technically invisible to the enemy. A proper ghost tank.
The chameleon. Camouflage.
Black tank.
A reliable predecessor. The new CV90120T is built from the hull of the highly renowned and reliable CV90 infantry fighting vehicle. This family of tanks has built a pristine reputation since its inception in the late 1990s for its excellent mobility, speed, and superb firepower capabilities. The original CV90120 was developed to provide Swedish.
Come on!
Did you think that he's a Toyota?
The driver will like catch my drift.
Yeah, you're like,
They will do a 360.
that was fast!
These guys are ahead of time in technology wise. Like Sweden, come on, you guys are wow.
I don't honestly know that these cars can run though.
Yeah, I've
Frankly
seen one.
speaking.
Actually, I've seen one moving fast, but this one is moving super fast.
No, that was real fast. That was real fast.
This fast.
Oh.
So like, you can actually, and the fact it can blend into the environment with this infrared light stuff,
Yeah.
and it can move this fast. That's a big plus.
Stealth.
Ah.
That's stealth.
Military forces
Yeah.
with an option to mount a light vehicle with the firepower of a main battle tank, comparable to the Leopard 2. The need for such a tank stems from geography itself. Northern Sweden has very few roads and extremely rough terrain, both during summer and winter months, and such a factor needed to be taken into consideration for the CV90120 to prove effective for the Nordic country.
I'm noticing something.
What was that?
It's like a pickup truck. You notice? There's soldiers at the back. There's a space for like, you know,
Yes.
But normal time there is to have something like that.
No, tanks differ.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way cars differ.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There are cars that can actually drive on rough terrain, and there are cars that can't drive on rough terrain.
Yes.
I think this one that we just saw now, the capability of it is that it can actually shoot far range and at the same time have human guidance, to actually aim at smaller targets that wants to come and cause sabotage to the tank.
Make more sense now.
Do you understand?
But actually, the design, this is the first of this type I've ever seen. So
Now I've seen something like that before, but it's in a movie though.
oh, in a movie?
Yeah,
I haven't seen like in a movie or no whatsoever.
No, I've never seen it in real life. But
I only see blowbacks going to the back. You see cashing, we withdraw.
The CV90 had already accomplished remarkable agility and speed,
What's that?
but it lacked the firepower to neutralize the heavier armored vehicles developed by Russia and other military powers across the globe.
The wheels are smaller.
Thus, when designing the CV90120 BAE systems, the engineers were tasked with building a solution that successfully combined the ultimate mobility with maximum firepower. However, its development came at the cost of relatively light armor protection. The initial prototype of the CV90120 was fitted with a novel welded turret to accommodate a greater caliber tank gun. Outside, the chassis was entirely identical to a normal CV90, preserving the same engine, suspension, and internal structure. Still, the new iteration was adjusted to support the increased weight of a more prominent turret and a larger caliber gun. The prototype vehicle ended up weighing around
invisible to the enemy. Like if you see the way they're looking at it, right? So another enemy tank nearby won't be seen. Like the body parts is like infrared rays, like the way it's played. So like they see it in a black and white kind of view. You get what I'm saying? Like saw the videos now. So I feel it's just blending with this.
The
On the
surrounding.
yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It will
they might actually see with their physical eye,
eyes,
but not
but
with their
tank.
target system.
Yeah, to shoot at it like make more sense now.
Oh.
When he said that, I was like, okay, how would they see? Like, how does it get invisible? But now seeing how they see it, like in infrared ray type shit, I think they see it like the way animals see human with the heat
Yeah, the
motion.
heat signatures.
Yeah, that's actually blending.
20 tons. To provide the required heavy firepower, the CV90120 was fitted with CTG 120mm smoothbore, a lightweight but potent gun developed by RUAG Land Systems. This cannon was light enough not to deter from the vehicle's mobility and had low enough recoil force to avoid damaging the tank as it fired. Additionally, the gun was designed to accommodate all current and future NATO 120mm ammunition, which was deemed sufficient to face most threats in the near future. The weapon also showcased a formidable range, giving the CV90120 the ability to engage most other armored vehicles while staying well outside the scope of their guns. To go even further,
I didn't even know they are actually practice with their tank, like the way they practice with guns. Like I always think that okay, they just be this tank, they shoot into war. Like I've not seen them training with the tank before. Like this is the first time I've seen them training with tank. I make more sense now. Okay, like how do they know how to control and shoot on targets?
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of this before.
Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to do this kind of training.
Why?
Like, okay, let's be frank, right? I think in some cases, right, they will be like, okay, this truck, there will be nobody inside. But in some cases, they'll be like, okay, let's put somebody inside and see
I
how
don't
it
think
goes.
so.
Like,
I think this will be like that. This part of Call of Duty you play that probably the mission will allow you to get into a tank or a chopper. Like they will like shoot to the targets, make sure the person escape, eliminate the target. I think it should just be like that.
better be so.
the new gun also featured a bustle-mounted semi-automatic loader, granting the light tank a fire rate between 12 and 14 rounds per minute in the hands of an experienced crew. Also, the ammunition was safeguarded within a protective case separated from the team to prevent them from so-called ammunition cook-offs. The unique weapon system came with an equally remarkable Saab UTAAS computerized Universal Sight and Fire control system, which provided the gunner with a reliable way of hitting targets in day and night scenarios. The CV90120 would eventually become a significant success for the Swedish military, a highly valued armored solution that responded well to the terrain necessities of the North. Still, it had a significant drawback in its light armor, and to address it, BAE would eventually develop more complex versions. One of these was the Ghost tank.
Ghost tank.
Looking towards the future. Having limited protection is not such a big issue if you're invisible to the enemy. That's the reasoning behind the recent CV90120T Ghost prototype, taking all the advantages of the CV90120 platform while drastically diminishing its inherent disadvantages by implementing a state-of-the-art Ghost adaptive infrared camouflage system. The adaptive stealth system was developed and patented in Sweden after FMV. The Swedish Defense Material Administration operation demands it. More improvement. Flat sweeping surfaces have been placed over the gunner's sight, and the 120mm main gun and mantle in a unique configuration that aims to reduce 90-degree angles, easily distinguishable in radar sensors. To further compensate for the light armor mounted on the Ghost, the tank is also fitted with groundbreaking active protection. This dynamic protection system is designed to prevent the impact of inbound projectiles on the tank's hull as a last resort defense if all preceding systems have failed to protect the vehicle. The production array was developed by Akers Stickbrook and works by firing a sensor-activated high-explosive charge towards projectiles to intercept large-caliber ammunition rounds directed at the vehicle. Even if the stealth systems are circumvented.
Wow.
Thank you for watching our video. How do you think the CV90120T Ghost will fare against other modern tanks? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And you can also check out our other Dark Documentaries channels for more awesome history-inspired videos and warfare technology content. Stay tuned.
The tank that can become invincible. Bro, that tank is going to destroy everything in its path.
What?
The tank that can actually mimic being friendly, but yet hostile. A tank that can.
I don't see this tank outclassing the rest tanks, actually, because the like the way it's being built, the build alone is like is a win. Number one, the fact is stealth. Number two, the fact it has speed, and
It can
other
camouflage.
like what else do you want? It's just like speed is essential. I need to use speed is essential. And the fact you can disguise yourself like a chameleon with such speed.
You can infiltrate any enemy line.
Is a step ahead of the other tank. Before you seize him, or before you even figure out okay, something is red around that
Okay,
place,
yeah.
they're already shooting at you.
You're
So
right.
now instead of you to be attacking, you're playing defense. So
Imagine.
that's a loss already.
Imagine seeing the car in your infrared, and then you're seeing it like, oh, this is a civilian car, and then all of a sudden you're seeing bullets flying
Running
at
at you.
What's going on?
Multiple bullets, bombs
What? Exactly.
coming to your direction.
Like,
At that point,
how?
you're not more the attacker. You're not more the predator. You're the prey.
You're the prey.
Like you're really lost.
Honestly, this
Like,
is advanced tech.
Yeah, it's advanced tech, and
Yeah.
I think they just stop here
No,
because there's still room for
They still keep
improvement.
improving.
I wonder what they're trying to work on, what they're adding right now to this tank. That should be the question. Like, imagine what they're adding to it to make it more superior.
Honestly, the funniest thing is this, right? We might actually speculate and speculate,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, they will bring out something that would actually marvel
Everybody,
us. Yeah.
Something
So
like that.
all our speculation will actually just be speculations.
Yeah.
But the fun part is this: I never actually thought that they could actually be a capability of tanks being invincible or having
like
a camouflaging
that's not like
capability.
the fact it can also send message.
Yeah, tell you, okay, this is friendly.
This is friendly.
Don't shoot.
Or okay, stand down. We are surrendering. Or like that's a lot.
That tank
Like,
doesn't surrender. Hello, that tank doesn't surrender. That is the tank other tanks surrender to.
Yeah, I
So,
think this is good tech
be
ahead
careful
of
with
time. I think this is like this is one of the best innovation I've seen. This year so
Yeah,
far.
especially when it comes to tank.
Actually, if you come to mobile phones, I don't see much innovation there anymore. They just keep going round and round.
Yeah,
and
keep
round.
producing the same thing.
Thing.
Just
It just feel like there's no more innovation or there's no more room for innovation. But coming to see this tank, I'm super impressed. Like, what? Thank you guys for watching with us this time. I'll be dropping the link to this channel down in the description box down below. Please go check out this channel. My subscription is free. Subscribe to the channel.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know, guys. Hope to see you guys on my next video. This was a nice one. Bye.